Hello, today I'm gonna be basically controlled by my moves. My 300 elo friend can decide. Okay, he's not actually 300, he's 700, but close enough. So basically, he's gonna tell me pieces that I have to move, and I have to move that piece if it's legally possible. And if it's not legally possible, I have to resign on the spot because it's game over. You can't make a legal move. So yeah, he said pawn. I thought I told him like what my first few moves should be. So I told him like my basic opening repertoire, and yeah, so he was able to get that. But like after all my prep, he like I don't know if he's gonna be able to find the moves by himself, but that's fine. And why did he take with his pawn to the queen? I'll never understand. And then yeah, everything just started falling apart that fast. And like yeah, it was just really stupid. And this also, why? What could have possibly been the motive to move? Like you could just whatever, man. You could have just took. Not only did you not take, you hung your rook. Okay, whatever. Also, all these games will be like rated, so I went from 1600 to 1408, but I got the job done. Anything for the video. And yeah, here he said king. The king can't move, bro. You have to trade queens. It's not impossible. This was the first game. Okay, now I'm gonna skip a bunch of games, and I'm just gonna show you the last three games because there's too many games to show. I'm not doing all of that. So yeah, here we'll go with a couple moves. Basic, he pins the knight. I'm like, okay. When he said bishop, I really didn't think much. And then yeah, just normal developing. Queen again just felt weird, and like yeah, he was just straight up just trading pieces and running away. And yeah, I don't know why he didn't go to queen to f4. I mean, that would have been a better move, so not to double pawns. And I came up with this really smart idea of like trying to threaten checkmate. And I was like, okay, we have something. And then he proceeds to say bishop. Like, come on, bro. Well, why are we trading? You cannot trade like this in attack. And also, he thought if I check, the king has to move. What about the queen? You know they can still take, right? So yeah, that was just game over. And then after a few moves, I just he said knight, by the way. What was I supposed to do? Okay, so yeah, moving on to the second to last game. This video is a bit shorter. If you guys have any ideas, comment that below for a video, or yeah, just subscribe. So yeah, after basic moves, I'm glad they didn't forget what my opening is. They didn't know here that you're supposed to play knight, but it's fine. Yeah, I told them so much to memorize anyways. Because yeah, if they move their queen, then you can open this up with check, and basically you're completely winning. And yeah, that's why you get chess league. Woohoo! Okay, yeah. Why am I sponsoring that? No one's gonna really see this video either. But yeah, so after a few trades, and getting my pieces developed. And then I was like, come on, bro, you have a piece hanging. Like, why did. Okay, whatever. And a check, whoa, and a trade. And then, yeah, just proceeds to ignore the knight was being attacked and just, like, pushed. And then, yeah, me take piece, me see piece, and take piece. So, yeah, just kept on trading absolutely everything. It's like, come on, stop trading pieces. And then, yeah, got into this weird end game. I thought this game could be it. I thought this game was the end. But, like, you'll see what's happening. So, yeah, after trading knights and just being a pawn up or down, I forgot. I don't know. Oh, yeah, being a pawn down, but able to snatch that pawn back up. Trade pawns. And then here, this is a complete draw, by the way. But then why didn't you do something? Okay, they thought they were so smart by not saying, like, okay, wait, no, that was just me blundering. I forgot. Yeah, I may or may not have messed up the end game for us. So yeah, I was like, I know it's because I didn't want to settle with a draw. That's why. Yep. Totally. I totally didn't just blunder the end game if they said pawn. Well, to be fair, they didn't know either, right? Right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get my elo back because that's like. But yeah, this is the final game. I'm glad they know my French thing. I told them my French perk and Vienna game prep. But yeah, they forgot most of it, and they forgot all of it after after 3 hours of grinding for one win. So yeah, after this, they took a long time to just castle. Like yeah, if they say king, I can move king or castle, obviously. And then yeah, after just a couple moves, we finally get a trade in, and then yeah, a bunch of trades happen. And then the bishop comes with the clutch. I don't know how he saw this, but the opponent resigns because the bishop is hitting the queen, then the rook, and you can literally do. And that's just crazy. Okay, goodbye, guys.